Hey everyone! Long time no freaking see. I have not filmed in so long. I've not used my camera in so long, and honestly it's just because I started uni. Oh no, that needs to be in reverse. Oh fuck, I'm in such a tight space. Oh, I started uni about 2 weeks ago now, and I've just been trying to really get into it this year because I have been so close. Also, you're not on like any tripod or anything, you're literally sat like on a ledge on my car, so I need to be so careful that the camera doesn't drop. But I really enjoy filming while driving. Anyway, that was just a lot of rambling. So basically I started uni 3 weeks, well I'm in my 3rd week now, and I just really needed to like put all of my effort into it and really like understand my course, because I was going to drop out I was going to drop out at the beginning of this year, but I just managed to talk, well not even just me, like me and my parents and my housemates all managed to talk myself into staying, because I am in 3rd year. My course is a 3-year course. I literally have like a couple months left, like 3 months until Christmas, then I have Christmas, then I have like 2 months, then Easter, then like 1 month, and then I'm done with uni. And the thing is, like, when I think about being done with uni and like never going back and never like being able to like have all the fun side of it, it does make me really sad. And I do genuinely think the reason why like I've considered dropping out so much is because I'm just on the wrong course. But I do business and I am not like, I don't have a business brain. I'm not academically smart. I'm actually quite severely dyslexic. I think uni, like not many people talk about the negative sides of it, and I do think a lot of people like do love it. Me personally, like it just hasn't been the best experience for me. Like I've had really like fucking great times, but I've also had really shit times, and to be honest, like some of them I don't even like, people who like know me so well don't even know like the half of this stuff that's happened in the last couple months. Like there's so much stuff that I'm sure people who think they know everything about me don't even know. Honestly, some of the most like traumatic things that have ever happened to me in my entire lifetime have happened in the last year and a half. Like the last year and a half has just been like the worst time of my life, honestly. I like haven't even said what I'm doing, but basically I'm fucking starving and I have no food in the house. It's a Friday night. I went into uni, went to my 9 AM on a Friday, which I haven't done yet this semester, I can't lie. But for some reason my stomach has been killing, and I don't know whether it was like, it was definitely like a stomach problem, like it's not like period cramps or anything, so I don't know whether it was like anxiety stomach about the seminar because I hadn't like been to it before, or whether it was the fact that I had been drinking literally 5 hot chocolates a day. I'm starving, so we're gonna go to the McDonald's drive-thru and I'm just gonna have a little chat with y'all, little catch up. I've actually got stuck in a bit of traffic. I didn't even think about it. It's like, what time is it? It's 5:35 PM on a Friday. I actually need to get 2 lanes across. It's a bit stressful. I'll give them a little flash. It's actually really exciting because it's still McDonald's Monopoly. Okay, we're at the drive-thru now. There is so many cars in front. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that. There's literally like 10 cars in front, and I'm getting used to drive-thrus. I used to literally not be able to go through drive-thrus because the anxiety it gave me in case I accidentally like jolted forward or something was horrible. But yeah, there is so many people in front of me. But actually, really fun fact, I came to this drive-thru the other week and I had like a voucher for 6 chicken nuggets, and I just ordered 6 chicken nuggets, like a medium meal, 6 chicken nuggets, a drink and chips, obviously like to use my token. Then I found out you actually can't use your token on meals if it's like just for 6 chicken nuggets. But anyway, got to the window to pay and the guy goes like, shh, and I was like, the fuck is going on? And he was like, shh, like just go past. I was like, oh no, like I've got a token, like I'm happy, like I'm not gonna really pay for much of it anyway. And he was like, no, like, and he goes so funny, he goes, just keep quiet, like you're so stunning. And I was like, what? So basically I got a McDonald's bill for free because apparently he thought I was pretty or fit or stunning or whatever the word was that he used. But I'm hungry. But then I have also realised like I've got fish fingers at home and I've got wraps that need to be used, and I really want to make a fish finger taco-y wrap kind of thing. I don't know whether other countries have oases, but if you do, then you'll understand that they are the most elite drink ever. However, I do think that McDonald's should get iced tea on their drink menu because iced tea is my favourite drink ever. I feel like the fact that they don't have it, they're missing out on a big opportunity for them, because I feel like so many people buy iced tea. Also, not that iced tea reminds me of this actually, but I did my nails the other day. They're really short right now. Hold on, I don't know why my camera focuses so shitly. Okay, I don't know why it's not focusing, but they are Biab nails, and I actually did them myself. It's just like a completely like nude colour, but I actually did it so well. I have done it twice before, as in I did it like a few days before, but they just kept peeling off, and it's because it like touched the skin or something. Oh shit, there's like oh god, there's like an argument happening. This is why I don't like the drive-through. It gives me so much anxiety. There's literally people arguing over there. Oh, I'm recording this for my safety because I feel like I'm going to have a panic attack. I don't like when people get in arguments. It really stresses me out so much. Also, I really regret this because I've come at such a busy time. Obviously, it's like rush hour on a Friday and people stop beeping because I'm gonna have a fucking Also, I have this outfit on. It's like a full grey tracksuit and I look like a prison convict. Like, I thought it was going to give, like with the gold hoops, I really thought it was going to give like old Hailey Bieber street style. And then I ordered it and I literally look like I've escaped from an American prison when it's like winter time.
Hello, ladies. My car's after it?
No.
No problem, I can help you.
Please can I get 3 mozzarella dippers?
3 portions of this are 3.
Just like the 3.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else?
Medium fries and then a medium Oasis.
Anything else?
No, that's it, thank you.
First window for yours.
Perfect, thank you very much. Okay guys, we did it. I fucking did it. Hey everyone, we've parked up. The lighting is really bad, so I do apologise, but I'm so fucking hungry. I was in that queue for honestly, like half an hour. Yeah. First thing we got are medium fries. Also, do I still? Yes. Everyone in our house. We went out to the races last week, and it was a fucking nightmare. Let me tell you about the races. Whoa. Also, I actually bought the stickers outfit to the race. I'm going to show you, but the race is like student. It's like student races. They do 3 a year, I think, and this one was the first one of the year. And safe to say, the races is always a mess when it was like with my house because everyone just gets like so drunk, like, but it's like obviously like a really good drunk. But I'm just gonna show you my outfit because look how cool it was. I don't know why it's not focusing really. Can you even see that? Yeah, that's really cringy. But I had this like fluffy lilac skirt on and this like whole lilac set, and it was so good. And then we were so drunk because we started drinking at like 2 and then got to the races at 5 and we were left at like 8:30. But someone told me, and I don't know who it is, I still need to get to the bottom of this. Someone told me to get on the bus because you get free like transport to and from the races, and the transport takes you back into the centre of Newcastle. Someone told me to get on that bus, so I got on the bus. No one was with me on the bus, and I was on the bus at like 8:20. And then I ended up basically in the middle of Newcastle on my own. My phone died, so I had to go into some random bar and like charge it there. And then they gave me a free strawberry daiquiri and a blanket because I was freezing, and like their bar was outside. So I sat there with some blanket on my own, drinking a free strawberry daiquiri they gave me. And then my friend from Newcastle was coming up with his house, and I was already like going to meet them that night, so ended up going to meet them. Bearing in mind I was still wearing like 4-inch heels, and I had been wearing them since 1, and it was probably like 10:30 by the time they got to Newcastle, so I was like 9.5 hours. My feet are still fucked. Like I have got like cuts and bleeding feet, and I've had it for days. And I've also got an ingrown toenail, fun fact, and it's been the most fucking painful thing, and I actually did it to myself. Okay, we didn't get any. I should have done a big reveal for that, but we didn't get any food on this one. I actually only came when it's food. Obviously I'd been drinking since 1, and my friend's house had like only just started drinking. They were not really that drunk, and I ended up passing out in this club. Like I got carried out onto the street. I don't remember anything. I was just like sat on my friend like, and there's some of these like types of girls that like go around looking for girls who they think are like in help, which no, not in help, need help, or like are in trouble. And obviously they thought I was one of these people, but I didn't remember at the time. So apparently they were asking me like, do you know this boy? And I was like, and like they were like, where do you live? And then they managed to get on my phone, and then they were like calling my house being like, your friend is with some weird boy, like we need you to send her some money so we can get her an Uber. I don't know how I got home. All I know is that when I got home, I started bawling my eyes out like on the stairs, and I was like well, this is what like my housemate was telling me the next day. She was like, when I came home, I was like telling them how I was telling these girls that my housemates would never leave me and they must be around the corner, but then when I called and they weren't around the corner, they didn't come. I was just like waffling, basically, just that shit. But oh my god, these have already gone cold. So that was my racist experience, and then yeah, my camera just like ran out of storage. But basically, bear in mind, like, I did actually know the boy that I was with. He's literally like my friend, and he came up from a different city, like go on a night out, see me, and then I end up like having all these girls like shouting that he's like some fucking freak who's trying to clearly do something to me. And then yeah, the next morning I woke up to this message, and it was the funniest thing ever, because I sent it to him and I was like, they actually really thought like you were trying to do something. So they've gone, hey, hope you got home safe, you were lovely, and that guy was a piece of shit, XXX. And I was like, no, like he actually was my friend, but I was just like too paralytic to like tell you. I don't know what it is, whenever we go on nights out with my house, I end up in some random place on my own with a random group of people, like, yeah. And then I ended up phoning my house when I did have a bit of battery charge, telling them that I was in the station, and they were like, why? And I was like, because it's so warm here. I don't know what is wrong with me, but such a mess, to be honest. Can't wait to come here on Sunday and do my food shop. No, they didn't give me a freaking sauce. Let's open this together. I can't lie, everyone, this is such an underwhelming McDonald's because there's no sauce. No! I don't want these pieces. I have so many down here, and I've got like 10 slips of them at home. I could put off like one like a car by now, and I just wouldn't know because I don't like, I don't even know what you do with them. Is there like an app? That's what we had to talk about. My new home. I finally have a home. Well, in the process of having a home, but basically we decided we really wanted this flat, house, apartment, I don't know what you would call it, ages ago. Like, we were looking at houses, but houses in where I live are really expensive because I live in like quite a nice area. And I'm very lucky to live there, but obviously now that I'm only going to be living with one parent, like we can't really afford to live where we used to live because it's like really expensive. So we are living near there still, but in a slightly different area, but I think it's going to be good. We started looking at this house in, I think it was like March, and we only have just got the keys last weekend, and it's now October, mid-October, so it's been such a long process, but we have finally got the keys. The only thing with it is like when we get the keys, we weren't able to just move in because everything in the flat needs to be like stripped out, stripped up, I don't know what you call it, like redone. So basically not a single thing in the flat is complete except the floor, but not even the floor in all the rooms because carpet needs to be like redone. But yeah, so pretty much everything is getting redone, so we can't even live in there for a while. But obviously I'm back at uni, so it doesn't really affect me, and now that I'm back at uni, me and my sister aren't sharing a room, so my mum's got a room and my sister's got a room, so it's kind of fine at the moment. My mum and my sister have been sending me some videos, and I've asked my mum to actually film some like behind the scenes because I really want to do a YouTube video on like a transformation of the house, the flat, and I've videoed like all the rooms like when they've been empty and horrible. Like the house has not been lived in for a couple of years. Oh, it's not a house, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a ground floor, oh my god, I hate when people shout and I don't know where they are. A maisonette is what it's called. Why is he staring at me? I'm getting really scared that Crackers is so like unpredictable. I didn't even really like, it's gonna sound very sheltered like life, but I did have, I'm very lucky at the way that I've grown up. But as I came to a big city, like I don't even know that crackheads really existed. Like they just were not on the street where like I lived, and now there are so many of them, and I've had some scary experiences with them because they are actually so unpredictable. Like, this is so rude. I tried to give a guy a hot chocolate, oh no, I think it was a coffee the other day. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was a latte. I got a free latte with the McDonald's Monopoly, and I was like, I don't really want it. So I was gonna go give it to some guy on the street, and I was like, would you like it? And he screamed, like screeched. It wasn't even like shouted. He literally was like, And I was like, if you don't want it, like, don't have it, I'll give it to someone else, but at least say thank you, you know what I mean? I was trying to warm you up, but okay. How we got to that conversation at all? But I just want to do like a transformation video. Guys! What? So if I don't get any food on this one, I'm gonna be sad. But yeah, my room looks really nice. Hopefully it's really bright. It's got like some massive floor length like windows. It's kind of like old fashioned though, but we'll see. Right, odds on I get some food. I hope I get something. No, I didn't get a single bit of food. So let's see what we've got in here. Other bow streets. So I've got about 500 bow streets in there. Oh. Anyway, I don't really know what you'd call it, but I think I've got a date when I get home. Kind of a date. Well, I guess it's a date because if you're going out with someone that you didn't know before and like you're going to get drinks and stuff, I guess you'd call that a date. So yeah, I've got a date, everyone. Don't think anyone would like ever see that happening because I hate males. Yeah, hate the male gender. You know what I mean? You have to prove to me like that I don't need to hate you, but honestly, even the ones that prove to you that like you shouldn't hate them, they then give you a reason to hate them, and you're just like, right, so you are just the same as everyone else, even though you like tried and claimed so hard that you weren't, which actually makes them even worse of a person because they make out and they claim so much that they are so different to like every other boy, and like you need to give them a chance, and then you give them a chance and then they prove to you that they're actually just a piece of shit and they were never worth your time. So that is my take on the male gender and dating. But I don't really date. I do not do dating apps. Like I've gone on Tinder, I had that on my phone for literally like 2 hours and I was like, ew. Then I downloaded Hinge, and then I literally the first person I saw on Hinge, or like it was like one of the first people I saw was like my ex, and I was like, fuck that. Deleted the app for like honestly like 6 months, probably like 4 to 6 months, like I don't know how long. Literally re-downloaded it the other day because I was just a bit bored. Second person that comes up is my fucking ex again. And then, right, less than 24 hours later he comes up again, and I was just like, give me a fucking break. Like, I don't want to see him, you know what I mean? But then anyway, I ended up talking to this other boy for a bit, but I was just like, it was just a bit boring. Like, you're nice, but you're definitely sleeping with half of Newcastle and I literally don't want anything to do with you. So that is my take on dating apps, and I will probably never go on one again because I don't ever want to meet someone through a dating app, and I do not do hookup culture. I want to be like, you do you, but like I just don't like it. Like, you do you, like literally do whatever makes you happy, but like me, I just, no, I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I want to meet someone who gets to know me for me, not like they're swiping and they see me and they're like, yeah, she's fit, like I would. Get the fuck away from me, you disgusting cretin. Yeah, look how pretty the sky looks. Oh, can't see it. There we go. I love this Tesco. I'm leaving uni in, what, like 8 months maybe, and then I'm going to live in a different country, and that is all I've got going on. Thing is though, I was saying to everyone in my house that we're all deciding, well, everyone's obviously deciding individually like what they want to do next year, and some people are like, I kind of want to do a master's, some people are like, I don't. I'm literally like, get me the fuck out of uni, but at the same time, do I want to do a master's in Manchester and like do a fashion master's, or like, no, like I just don't know what I want to do. Like, I know I want to do something like fashion-y, marketing-y, and I don't have any experience, and I think getting the first bit of experience is really hard. So that's why I'm like, well, would a master's be helpful? Because then I don't, obviously now I'm doing business with marketing and it's really not helpful for like what I want to go into. So I'm like, oh well, if I did like a master's in fashion, would that be helpful? But then how I was at the beginning of this semester, I was so gonna drop out again. Like all of second year I was gonna drop out, and I just didn't, because I didn't actually have a home to go back to, but I was not gonna let like I wasn't gonna drop out because of the way someone made me feel, even though they ruined my head. Shout out to honestly like 3 people. End of second year, ended up feeling like really positive about it. Had summer, like quite enjoyed summer, went away like a few times this summer, which was like lovely. Lovely. And then I came back, I was really actually excited to come back to uni and start the new year. And then I came back and I just like got into a really bad spiral again of just like just not feeling like happy. And like I think I might have said this before, not that anyone's really watched my stuff before, but I'm not good with change. And in the last like year and a half, every single thing that could possibly change in my life that would impact someone has changed, and it has significantly impacted me. And like now, on the whole, I'm a much like stronger, better person, and like I love like the way that I think and the way that I try to treat people, and like the things that I'll accept for myself. Like I will not accept anyone remotely disrespecting me, and before I would have, because when I like someone or I love someone, like I just wouldn't let that slide. Whereas now I look back at certain situations and I'm like, what the fuck was I actually thinking? Like I was just getting disrespected. And now the second someone disrespects me, you're blocked. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing it. And that has happened, like I don't know, I feel like it can be like a bad thing, because I feel like your first instinct can be like, oh fuck that, like block. But like I now know how to read people, and like I can read people who actually genuinely care, and people who like make out that they care, and then a situation happens and it shows like their true colours, and I'm just like, you're just a bit of a shit person and I don't want you in my life. So, you know, there's been good and there's been bad, but overall like I'm a much happier person now than I was a year ago. A year ago I literally was almost dead. So we're doing good, we're doing good. I really don't think anyone thought I would be here, but I feel better about third year now. I've met with all of my like the tutors and stuff, like in private. But yeah, uni's a weird experience. Also I'm so indigested now. Indigested.
In Wheatley Hill in Durham, an accident has been reported on the A18.
What? This is literally like coming out my car radio. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. I really don't know what I was just saying. Probably did just end mid-sentence. I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was just, this is like the first video where I think I've just like sat and talked. So it could have been really boring to the 2 people watching this. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna get home now. I still got my Oasis, which is quite a treat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will have an amazing week and life. And if you're going through some shit, I promise you it will get better. It will, as much as you won't believe it. I really didn't believe it for a year and a half, and I literally wanted to die for a year and a half straight. But here we are, and I don't want to die as much anymore. So just stay strong and you'll be fine. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See y'all later.